in the time of ancient gods. Warlords and kings. The land in turmoil cried out for a hero. She was Carol, a mighty warrior forged in the heat of battle.
Oh! Ah!
Her courage will change the world.
Hello to Cam.
Who are you?
I am Carol.
The kick-ass warrioress.
You got it.
I have heard of you and your amazing exploits.
And who might you be?
I am Jax the Mighty. Perhaps you have heard of me and my exploits. I'm well known throughout Greece.
No, can say that I have. What are you eating? Flounder?
No, salmon shark. The lake is full of them. You want one?
No thanks. I grabbed a hamburger earlier.
Oh, okay. Where are you heading?
To the kingdom of Middletown.
Oh cool, so am I. Maybe we can travel together.
It's a free country and I don't care.
Great. I was just getting ready to leave now.
Well, if you're going with me you better be able to keep up.
Right behind you. Dude, it's so good to be back in Middletown, the friendliest place on earth.
Friendlier than New York City.
So you got business in Middletown.
I have to meet someone, but first I'll get something to drink, to wash the travel dust out of my throat.
That's a good idea. They have a great pub here in town. So is this meeting something that will be a quest?
I am not sure. I haven't met anyone yet.
If it is a quest, I am always available to help.
I'll let you know.
Hey little lady, you sure look good. My name is Phil but my friends call me Doc. How about you and me getting some afternoon delight?
Order another round. I am going to go to the little girl's room.
Good morning, Carol. The man you are looking at is the King of Middletown, a kindly ruler with a big heart who only thinks of his people. 3 weeks ago, he was kidnapped by this man, Baron von Ubamba, who tricked the king with an affordable health plan, and lured him to the far side of India in a small kingdom called Wyoming. His absence has been kept quiet to prevent anarchy. The warlords are holding the king for ransom and want to take over the peaceful kingdom of Middletown. Your mission, Carol, should you decide to accept it, is to rescue the king and thwart the plans of the warlords by whatever means possible. As usual, to prevent the high cost of death and medical benefits, should you or any of your team be caught or killed, the improbable mission farce will deny any knowledge of your existence. Good luck, Carol. The state will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's that noise?
Just a little thunder. Say, would you be interested in going on a quest with me?
A quest with Carol the kick-ass warrior-ass? Hell yeah.
Okay, but we have to leave now.
Do I have time to go to the outhouse?
We'll stop at a station along the way.
I can't believe the king was kidnapped, and no one knows.
We'll believe it because that is our mission.
And you say he is all the way in India? We have to go through some dangerous parts to get there.
Hold it, I have a funny feeling.
Funny like Shecky Green funny, or you mean you suspect something?
What are you doing hiding in the woods?
I wasn't sure who you were, so I was hiding till you passed.
Who are you?
I am David Loss, the king of thieves.
Kinda hard to make me think you're a thief when you can't even hide in the woods.
This was a fluke. I'm usually pretty good at hiding but better at thieving.
What are you doing this afternoon?
I had nothing planned. Why?
We are off to save the king of Middletown. Wanna join us?
What's in it for me?
To get to reap the spoils from the kingdom we most likely will have to destroy to get to the king.
Cool. I like spoils. Okay, I'm in.
Wait, this is Jacksta the Tidy.
Mighty.
You can get acquainted along the way.
These woods can be dangerous at night.
I've never been in here before.
It's the shortest way to get to India.
What kind of danger is lurking in here?
I am not sure, but stay ready for anything.
What's that?
What?
There it goes again.
I am not sure.
Look. What are they?
Harpos.
Where do they come from?
From the land of Paramount.
Can I help?
Thanks, mister. We really needed help back there.
We were doing alright without him.
Who are you?
I am Jocules.
The half-brother of Hercules, twice removed.
That's the one. I saw you needed some help, so I pitched in.
We are on our way to India, if you need traveling companions.
I've got nowhere to be, so why not?
Just as long as you don't get in our way.
It's a deal. I have heard of this Obama, bad man.
That's what I've heard also, but that's where I'm heading.
And India is not that friendly a place. They are known for stealing jobs.
You have to watch what messenger service you are talking to, or if you need any sort of support. We are finally out of these woods.
What land is this?
This is a kingdom of a mighty wizard. Maybe he can give us lodging.
Let me handle this, because this kingdom is protected by a powerful wizard called Ozzy.
Yes, can I help you?
Yes, my good man. We'd like to see the wizard Ozzy.
What is the password?
We need a password.
No one sees Ozzy without the password.
Well, that's it. We will have to sleep in the woods tonight.
Let me try.
Yes, can I help you? Come on in.
That's a scary hallway.
And dark.
Jackster, there's a light switch over there.
I wonder what this wizard is like.
Maybe he is the kind of wizard that grants wishes.
If that were true, I would ask him for a new battle axe.
I would ask him for a new set of lockpicks, or a dark ninja outfit, to hide in the shadows.
What about you, Carol? Anything you'd like to ask him for?
Well, if he is the wish-granting type of wizard, I would love this new chakram I saw in a weapon maker's shop, and it was on sale.
I would love to be back on the farm in Kansas with Uncle Bill and NTM. I mean, I would love an AK-47 assault rifle.
Now this is different.
I'm the all-powerful Wizard Ozzy. What do you seek from me?
We were just passing through your neighborhood and was wondering if you could give us lodging for the night, preferably 2 rooms. maybe with a view.
And how do you expect to pay for this lodging?
Do you take Discover?
No one takes this tower.
Oh crap.
So what do you want?
It is well known that you are off to the east to battle with Yubama. Bring me his sword of the future, and we will be even.
Well, that doesn't seem too hateful.
You seemed a little nervous, Jackster. Did the flying head scare you? Not at all. I'm just a little nervous of high places.
I hope he understands that we get breakfast also.
Now that was a damn good meal. One day, I'm going to learn how to cook.
Well, that will have to last us a while because we start the long leg of our journey today.
We will need a boat to get across the Pacific Ocean.
I've already made arrangements for that with a Captain Jack Sparrow who will take us across to India.
Did you send a message by carrier pigeon?
I found him online this morning and sent an email.
You do know we have to go through the land of the Minotaurs?
Yes, they protect the maze we have to go through to get to the ocean.
They're a pretty rowdy bunch.
That's what I've heard too.
We better get started if we want to make it there by nightfall.
I agree. Check please.
We've been walking a long time. Will this forest ever end?
This forest will take us to the land of the Minotaurs where we have to cross the bridge to get to the maze of Xylophone which will take us into India.
I have the feeling we are not alone in these woods.
We may have gotten off course. Why don't we stop here and get our bearings? Jekta, gather some wood for a fire.
I'm guessing that we are still heading east.
With all these trees and fog, you can't see the stars at all.
Well, there has to be a way to find out where we are.
I know where you are.
Who said that?
It's just Kipper.
What the heck is that?
Looks like some sort of glowing purple cat. Okay, cat, do you know where we are?
Yes, you are here.
We know where we are, but which way is it to India?
I will go that way.
That thing doesn't know anything. We may as well stay the way we've been going.
I'm with Joe Cullies.
Okay, we'll bed down for the night and get an early start in the morning. Where is Jacksta with the firewood?
Here.
Well, Your Highness, how do you like my accommodations?
It's something like the Howard Johnson's in Middletown, but without the ice cream.
Okay, enough pleasantries. Are you going to turn over your kingdom to me?
Nope, don't think so. Won't happen. Can't do it.
You know I'll take the kingdom by force, if I have to.
You can try, but the people will fight you.
You have 24 hours to change your mind or I will attack the kingdom and hurt everyone there really bad.
We'll see about that. I'm sure a hero will come and save me.
Until that time comes, you can rot in here.
Wait. I filled out my breakfast order for tomorrow.
There's the bridge of the Minotaurs. I guess the Minotaurs took the day off.
Don't be too sure.
Minotaurs.
They're attacking. Spread out. So where is Jacksta?
He's over there.
Let's get going. We have to be really careful in this maze.
I've heard that some people have never come out of it and have been lost forever.
And you have to watch for strange things that happen in here. Strange things like what?
Well, people who have never come out the other end have gone mad and will attack and eat you.
Why can't they just eat the corn?
It's not really corn but only looks that way.
Okay, be alert.
That wasn't much of a maze.
Come on, we are not that far from the ocean. Are you Jack Sparrow?
No, Jack Sparrow couldn't make it. I'm his cousin Jad Chickadee.
Do you have a good boat to take us to India?
Aye, the finest seaworthy ship on the 7 known seas. She's called the black thing you find in the bottom of an oyster.
You mean a black pearl?
No, the black thing you find in the bottom of an oyster. We should get going while we have the wind.
So Carol, what will you be doing after we defeat the warlords and rescue the king and bring the sword back to the wizard Ozzy?
Probably take a shower.
I was thinking, if you had no plans, then maybe you'd like to catch a show at the Palindrome, and then get something to eat, maybe at Sonic.
Why?
Well, I was thinking that maybe you'd like to take a break from killing and maiming and maybe we could spend some time together.
Oh, I don't know. Ask me again when you rescue the king.
Oh yes, definitely. I don't want to confuse the issue with my feelings.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that because I am issueless about feelings. I am going to lie down.
Love sucks.
The winds are with us, so we should get to India by the morning.
This is a really nice boat. Have you been sailing a long time?
Aye, many weeks.
I did notice one thing I was curious about, if you don't mind me asking.
Sure, I don't have any secrets that I haven't told everyone.
How come there's no crew on this boat?
Ooh, that is a sad tale that happened to my crew when I was captain of the P.N.O.D. Mirda.
I've heard tales of that ship. It was ill-fated to travel the 7 seas without ever reaching a port for the rest of eternity.
And you were the captain of that ship?
Aye, I was.
There is so much folklore about that, but you can tell us the true story.
Aye, it was a ill-fated voyage that started with a 3-hour tour. The story is told from Europe to Nevada. Of the 7th sea, they called Godship Richie. The sea, it was said, never gives up its dead. I was just telling this to Richie. With a plunder of gold bars, 3,600 tons more than the Pinot de Murdy weighed empty. That good ship was new, and the note was not due, and was leaving for home pretty early. The ship was the best, and only used high test, as it plundered the 7 known seas. As big ships go, it was bigger than most, with a captain and crew, well pickled. With their hold fully loaded, they left for Rhode Island, and soon were making good time. With the wind at their tail, they switched to ale, before going on to the bourbon. The wind in the sails made an uneasy sound, and the ship took an uneasy nosy. And every man knew, as I did too, 'twas the bitch of the sea, called Rosie. The night came late, and the booze had to wait, as the fury of Rosie did whip us. When night finally came, with that damn friggin' rain, we knew we were in deep poo-poo. The lightning did flash, and the thunder did roar, and most men got sick to their stomachs. The ship tossed and turned, all the men did squirm, 'cause they knew this was all holy hell. As we took on some waves, and the bottom did cave, we knew the boat was about to sink. I said to myself, Jed, think of yourself, because this situation does stink. As my men tried to control the ship, I secretly let down a dinghy, and Rosie, with all her fury, held onto the Pinot de Merdi. She saw me as I rowed away, but couldn't get near me in time. Although she tried to get around the boat, her massive size held her back. As I made my escape and rode from the ship, Rosie let out a horrible roar. She shook her fist, flipped me, the bird, and sunk the Pinot de Merdi. Knowing that I escaped her grasp, she vowed her terrible revenge, and placed upon the crew and ship a curse that would never end. On cold windy nights, on the cold lonely sea, when you think that time has passed you by, you can see the curse of Rosie. If of course, you're not that high. The crew and the ship have been cursed to sail the waters of Godja Krichi. And it will sail on to the end of time. But of course, without me.
Doesn't Pinot de Merdi mean full of shit?
Lamb ho.
Hi and welcome to India. Is this trip for business or pleasure?
A little of both. Is there a good place to eat around here?
Yes, Just outside of Bombay there is a New Delhi that makes great sandwiches. Next.
This valley will take us to Obama's castle.
Will we see any danger along the way?
No, none. This route is recommended by AAA.
So, are you ready to turn your kingdom over to me?
No, told you. Won't happen.
Then I'll lower you into the burning flames of death.
I see you use Kingsford.
What?
The charcoal briquettes.
Oh, yes, all of them. They're the best.
I use them too. Do you have many barbecues?
We just had our company picnic. It was a blast.
Hot dogs? Hamburgers?
Hell no. We had wild manatee.
I love manatee. Hey wait, I hope you ain't the type of guy to serve that with sauerkraut.
What do you take me for? A redneck. Bush's baked beans only.
Man, I could go for some roasted manatee right now.
I still got some in the fridge. What the hell? We got a good fire going. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Don't forget the beans.
Okay, this is where it gets dangerous. Obama will have guards all over the place.
Me and Jackster will run interference for you and Dave Claus, and he will be able to pick the locks to get us in.
He will. You just get me to any lock and give me 10 seconds and I'll have it open.
Okay, me and Dave will head down that pass, which will give us better coverage and good camera angles.
And me and Jackster will head down that ravine and disable any guards.
We will.
Okay, let's get going.
Man, I would feel better if I was as big as you.
It's not the size that counts, it's what you do.
What do you mean?
Being short shouldn't limit your capabilities.
You're just saying that because you're stuck with me?
Don't be silly, many of my best friends are short.
Yeah, but you are so much stronger than everyone.
That's true, but if you punch someone in the nose first, he will drop like a stone.
Really? Does it work?
Every time. And we can test that theory right now. Punch him in the nose, Jackster. That will work too. Come on, let's get to the castle.
Okay, we're here. Can you pick that lock?
Piece of cake. That's a cheap lock you can buy at any Ace hardware store. I didn't think they had the security system installed. What do we do now?
I am working on it.
I tell you, I don't get no respect. No respect at all.
Okay, get that door open.
How we gonna get past the guards?
We could easily defeat them, but the noise would bring more guards.
Should we find another way in?
Wait, someone's coming. Come on, I have an idea.
After we rescue the king, I still get to plunder, right?
Yep, anything you want, you can have.
What will you do when you get back home?
Probably go back to a quiet, uneventful life filled with the occasional maiming and invading. Also, Joe Cooley's wants to go out for dinner.
What about all these prisoners down here?
I would probably let them all go. Except maybe this guy I would keep.
Do you know where we are going?
We will work our way down to the dungeon, but be quiet.
I think I can see my house from here.
We all made it.
Obama is in there with the king, so get ready. Dave the class, can you pick that lock?
Piece of cake. Told you. Enter, madame.
You didn't save a whale, so don't get cocky.
Man, that's some great manatee. Where did you get it?
My men found it floating on the Ohio River outside Cincinnati. It had been dead for weeks.
Aha, that's why it is so tender.
But back to business. Are you going to give up your kingdom to me?
Look, the people in my kingdom are great people. Don't question anything, and half the time don't even know what's going on. You will just tax the hell out of them.
You realize, of course, I will have to throw you in the burning pit of death.
How the heck did you ever come up with a name like that?
Oh, after it was installed, we had a contest for a name. The runner-up was the fire pit. That if he fell in it, you would be cooked to a cinder and probably die.
What the hell is going on here?
I told you a hero would come to save me.
But I thought that was just dungeon talk.
Okay, Obama, your reign of terror is at its end.
Are you kidding me? I have lots of men that are on their way here now.
Dave the Claws, you get the king to safety. Jacksta and Joe Culees, you head off any guards. Obama is mine.
We'll see about that. I have the sword of freedom.
Well, I have a few tricks also.
David Claus, you get the king to safety and me and Jacksta will stand guard.
Righto, let's go, your highness.
But I want to watch.
Holy cow, sounds like a whole friggin' army.
Quick, back inside.
Admit it, Obama, your ass is cooked like a wild manatee.
Don't count on it. I still have the sword of freedom. It has powers that you will never understand, and I will restore you with them. Just let me turn it on.
I told you I had a secret weapon also.
What is that?
Bureaucratic red tape.
No, not red tape. I can't stand the pain. I'm melting. I'm melting.
Melting. What a world. What a world.
You killed Obama.
Couldn't help it, he was a penis.
Obama is dead. Long live Carol the kick-ass warrioress, who freed us from his awful reign of terror.
Do you mind if I take that sword?
Not at all. Take it, and have a nice day.
Okay, your majesty. We have to drop off this sword to the wizard Ozzy and then get you home.
If you don't need me, I think I will go plunder a bit.
I want to thank you all for rescuing me from that evil warlord.
We'll hold your thanks till you see my bill. Come on, let's get out of here.
Come on, Jacksta, let's go home.
Let the power return!
I am sure glad this picture is finished.
Yes, it will be nice to go home and relax for a while.
But did you notice I didn't explode like I usually do at the end of each film we make?
I did, and also noticed that you have been wearing your pants backwards throughout the whole movie.